A big win for Simone Inzaghi, the bile now, but he wasn't exactly smiling when he arrived earlier. Perhaps disappointed after the 3-2 defeat at Napoli, which ended out 2018. Roberto Soriano returned. A free hit tonight against the best of the best, and it's Juve who get us underway. And he may be robbed. And what about Bologna in the forward areas? Sansone and Destro. Emre Can making a little bit of a burst down that right.
Absolutely. Great piece of display here from Douglas Costa. Oops, see you later. And then when the ball does come in.
Just looking closely. On by Can. De Sciglio tried to shape to go round. Smiling now. Anyway, here comes the man who did start, Chiellini.
About the Champions League. Of course, the Ronaldo, Bonucci coming back. Douglas Costa's an interesting one, isn't it? Because, of course, he can't get into this side. You see Sansone there. New signing, at least trying to make headway. I think incredible.
Douglas Costa gets going. Keen on his shoulder this time. Da Costa, the goalkeeper, has made a horrible mess of it. Bernardeschi's going to punish him. And Juve, well, you cannot give them presents like that. Happy New Year. The decision to start him was questionable, but the decision-making by the goalkeeper, absolutely catastrophic.
Well, it's a really bad mistake to Costa there. Came out and tried to do the right thing, but I think certainly for a keeper, you have to just take everyone out.
Chiellini was going nowhere near. By De Sciglio. Sansone gets onto it.
As well, but just grab the ball, take the man. He doesn't, drops it. No, they don't. If you certainly do get a chance, you better take it, because you might not get another one.
The door, hasn't he? For opportunities.
No, he certainly has. He's a bit of physical play, but gets his own back.
Here he's presented it to Bologna. Dykes.
Half a chance eventually for Dykes, but strike not good enough.
Of course, Federico Mattiello.
Just trying to block Spinazzola.
And again, it's a little bit loose by De Sciglio. And moments of complacency creeping in here. Here's Destro.
Against a strike, I do think it was always going wide. The only
Khedira cutting in.
Now he gets his chance.
Bernardeschi down the middle now. He's
added to the hunger that he's got.
Just a shade strong, but Bonucci didn't give up on it.
Just surprised he didn't use his left and try and hook it in that way, but centre half, so it's actually a brilliant run. And the ball, we talked about the pitch, it's a bit bobbly, isn't it? It's sat up for him.
Again, it doesn't quite come for Dest.
A more look at the midfield, certainly.
A few grains of sun on the pitch, and that's enough to get anybody.
And ability. Then we see Khedira.
Pjanic. Again, same idea from the other side. We could.
No, it's certainly good to see Khedira back out on the pitch and playing after his recent injury issues, but
little headway Bologna over the last 5 minutes. Szczesny's able to get across there.
He's appealing for a back pass. That's just ridiculous.
Nonsense.
Absolutely.
Destro at least made a
spins really well, shows good strength to get his body in the way, but tries to take it early. You can see why, but Khedira's free as a
Tuesday evening on BT Sport 2. Crowd are waiting for something from the new man. That's not a bad pullback.
Running or bouncing as normal. And that's probably what we do like, of course, is a nice slipping.
Great corner and very fortunate for the goalkeeper. It was going away from Helander, or attempting to.
Good penalty. Here's Bonucci again, timing his run to perfection. You're right, it's unfortunately too straight.
Pjanic takes. Little help on by Emre Can. Bernardeschi.
You see it's Dykes, isn't it? Bernardeschi, rightly so, bringing him down. Well, he is an absolute box of tricks. Pace, ability. Defenders have to be very careful.
Douglas Costa again. De Chilio charges into the box. Bernardeschi on the move. The break. They're miles clear at the top of the league. It's the run-up to a hugely
game. They think, OK, do they take their foot off the pedal? None of it.
Way through for Bologna.
No, they haven't really got their passing game going.
Over the age profile in the squad, Danilo maybe is the prime example.
But Spinazzola gets through. So he gets back really well. Unfortunately, it's a graze on the fire as well, straight back at them every time.
And as you've taught us, you know, it gets very tiring when you're having to do that. Left him far behind. Douglas Costa went for it.
Kick. Takes the defender's head off, basically.
Instigates the contact like Costa, then you're basically saying you're not allowed to go and try to score a spectacular goal like that. Juve next meet Milan in the Supercoppa. Spinazzola.
Shirt, not a red and blue one. And there, of course, stumbling back.
Spinazzola. Strong shot.
To chip up the line.
Svanberg. Off. Bologna throwing a few men in there this time at least. Dykes, when it came on his right foot, I think he might have been more comfortable the other way. But Juve got bodies around him very quickly.
They did, but look how many Bologna players are inside the box, so certainly a good effort from the home side, at least to keep on going, commit men forward.
Ability of something. Few and far between, although they have been. It might be worse, I guess. Surely one of those issues.
Bologna, he had a good talking to at half-time, the flick on. Yeah, Chiellini just...
A little bit of link-up play between the front two for the first time as well. Strong enough to get it back, Douglas Costa, and tries to use it himself. 1974. Douglas Costa strides into the box. Moise Keane's there! Well, the celebration needed a bit more thought than the finish. All he had to do was get himself to pick up the pieces, and he was in there like a harbour shark to finish it off.
It was clinical. But you're right, yes, he should be tucking those away, but he does. But it's all about Douglas Costa, cuts inside. Yes, it's a fortunate ricochet, but he's alive and alert. Young man looks back. We see the fortunate ricochet. Comes into the path of Moise Keane.
Can is outside him. Emre Can. Lovely pick out to the back post.
Back to come off Calabresi. I think Bernardeschi does head it towards goal.
Around the corner, it was played by Khedira. Bernardeschi doing some nice prompting very much, but they keep on finding young players. Spinazzola's a case tonight. Last decade for the club. All of those have actually moved on in the last 6 months. The solution at the moment is to stay on top forever. Moise Keane, Douglas Costa. Measured cross, wasn't a bad one. Martial. De Chilio got the block on. Helander was coming in. Pulgar again.
Well, here we see the header. there's no way that any of the arms have moved toward.
Given away by Sansone.